Hello my dear viewers, welcome to today's reading. This reading is for all Libra and it's for June onwards 2024, all about your money, my dear Libra, your finances, your work, your career, and everything you need to know about your money, everything that's igniting now and all the way into June and further on, every important aspect that you need to be aware of that's coming, how to deal with certain things and how to be prepared. So let us begin by first and foremost welcoming each and every one of you while I'm shuffling to get the most important message for all Libra regarding your work and money. And I've got the first one, the main one. So I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Libra. Welcome to this reading. Okay, we've got the goddess of, I think it's the healing energy. Yes, it is the goddess of healing energy. This shows to me that there's a lot of healing, and we've got number 24 here, which is all about healing. Healing in partnerships, healing in regard to your success and your money. Things that haven't been going well are going to be improving. I feel like Chinese Year of the Snake here is very strong, which is about healing. Doing something you love also. I feel like there's going to be a lot of success. Chinese Year of the Rabbit here and Chinese Year of the Ox Buffalo. There's money coming in from partnerships, working in partnerships, working with someone else. So that's very important. There could be something that's starting. There could be an area of your life that's getting healed. Something magnificent is happening without a doubt. So let's have a look at now two important messages. Two very important messages for all Libra. So we've got the first one. It says you're transcending to higher levels from where you're living, not where you're living, where you're at now, your status, your work, your career, your money. You're elevating to higher levels. I also feel here you are going to be doing exceptionally well in the month of June. If you haven't been doing well and you've seen your money somehow procrastinating or some unexplainable event showing that you're not making what you're supposed to be making, something incredible is going to transcend you starting June, and you'll see that happening. The next one, I'll just cut it again, one more. Money, work, career, June onwards, Libra. And we've got happiness. So you are going to be very happy financially. You're going to be happy in regard to your freedom. You're going to have a sense of freedom. It's as though there's going to be so much money that's going to give you the freedom that you truly need. Maybe to rest, to travel, to have fun, more fun in your life, more healing in your life. That's for sure. A lot of happiness and transcending where you are today. Now, before I start the tarot, my dear Libra, I'm going to take 4 important factors for all Libra. Truth, anyway. And I'll just cut it. I'll leave it here for now. I'll just talk about those 2 cards that you see. 2 messages that came out as I shuffled with the intention. And yes, it's amazing. We've got 24 here again. 24 shows that from June itself, there's going to be so much luck with the rabbit coming your way. Luck to the highest level. The Herald, you're starting something new. You're putting something together. Something you've always wanted to do in the past maybe. Now you're able to do it. You're putting it together and putting it out there. This is bringing you a lot of success. This is bringing you healing. What you've been longing for, you're able to do now. It does show that there were some regrets, so that you know what we're talking about. There may have been some regrets about something that you were not able to focus on or bring to light or create. Now you're able to do that. And that's going to give you a very incredible healing in June. You're able to do. And I feel like you're connected to someone or with some people. You're working together without a doubt on something spectacular that's going to bring you a lot of healing. Healing in your money, healing in your finances, in what you're doing and what you're creating, whether it's with your hands or with your voice or with your energy, whatever you're doing, you are going to be making something, creating something incredible. And it's starting sort of the end of May, June. Now, Chinese Year of the Snake here, very strong. We've got the tailor, which is all about paying attention to detail. And your pride is going to be playing a big role in June. So when you're paying attention to detail and you are shown some criticism, just be very careful so that your pride isn't hurt and that you don't say something that could put an end to a situation. I just feel like paying attention to details and to see the bigger picture is going to help you overcome this situation. These are the 2 most important messages for you. Let's have a look at now the tarot. Wow, not a very good start. The 2 of Swords shows there's an area of your life where you are reaching an end. and it's not easy. It's an end that you're not probably ready to see. Something's coming to an end. It could be your career in one area, or could be, say, for example, you work for a coffee shop, just an example. And it's because I know somebody who's a Libra who works in a coffee shop. So anyhow, so even my examples are not very good because they're very realistic. It's very hard I'm not a very good example giver. But anyway, so let's say you work in a coffee shop, and then something happens, like transcending, happiness, money coming in, healing. Something big happens. You're starting something and it's going to boom. And then you've got the rabbit here. As you can see, that is major luck coming your way very quickly. Luck quickly. And that luck brings success. So for example, say you win the lottery, just for entry, lotto or lottery, and it gives you, say about 600,000, right? And you always dreamed of having your own coffee shop. So you're leaving the situation. Nothing can hold you there anymore. You got the money. You want to have your own coffee shop. You want to bring your own manager to manage it, or you want to work at it and give it your best shot. You want it to be your own. So that's the kind of thing I'm seeing. It doesn't have to be the coffee shop. It doesn't have to be a windfall. All I'm saying is that something in your life is coming to a closure. You might not be seeing it now, but it's closing. And then you're transcending to a better position. When something is ending, you are transcending to a higher level in your life, in your status, in your work status, in your life, in your money, in your finances, and maybe in overall other areas of your life, possibly. But you are going to be rewarded. So whatever's coming is going to be a great reward. It's going to give you fame and recognition. You are going to be applauded by everyone around you, by the universe, by the heavens. They're going to give you a great victory. And a victory with 6 of Wands, it's endless victory. So it's going to go on and on, June and all the way. Another factor is, there it is again, something that's been taking a lot out of you, a lot of your energy, is coming to an absolute ending. And then I feel the next thing that you do is going to be more peaceful, more, what's the word? I'll just put this, actually I'll put this next to this. You'll sort of have more peace in your life, less work, more healing. That's what I'm seeing. It's like as though your body needs healing because you've been doing and giving out a lot of energy. Now it's time for you to heal. And that's what the 6 of Wands is going to do. You are going to be empowered, the magician. Power and glory beyond your imagination. Like magic, things are going to fall into place for you. You will be amazed at the transformations that are taking place for you and taking you to a very high level. Higher level than where you are, transcending where you are today to higher levels. That's amazing. The Pegasus. Okay. What you don't see happening around you when you are leaving the situation, you are going to be grieving. It's not going to be easy. You'll be grieving and having sleepless nights when you're going through this, but you've worked hard for something, but there is an area where you feel defeated. It's out of your hands. That's why the 2 of Swords is out of your hands. The 5 of Swords is like, no matter how much you're doing, you feel defeated. You feel like you can't do anymore. But ultimately, what I'm seeing for you is that you're leaving someone in the cold and leaving. You're leaving. Even though you put a lot of efforts into a situation, you're leaving. Even if there's loss of money, maybe you're leaving a situation. I'm not going to take all these and put them here, but I'm just trying to show you that you are going to be leaving a situation and moving towards a better life. That's for sure. A much more easier life. Less aggressive. There's a lot of aggression here. It's taken a lot out of you. Right, let's take 3 more cards, 3 more major important factors from the tarot to see. Oh, wow, look at that, what opened up. The 10 of Cups opened up. This is about finally getting your wishes and dreams. Whatever you've always wanted, whether it's your own home, whether it's your own business, whether it's a happy life with leisure and fun and excitement, fulfillment, without too much effort, it's coming. The 10 of Cups is everything. Is one of the highest level of extraordinary happiness coming your way. So we've got 10 of Cups and we've got happiness. Getting what you want. This is just miraculous. These 2 cards together. It's just extraordinary happiness. Something unexpected, freedom with it. So you're getting your freedom. Maybe you were overwhelmed and stuck in a situation that was taking all your energy. You are going to be set free. That's why they've got transcending you to high levels. Now, we'll take 2 more cards, 2 more messages for Libra. Money, work, career, June onwards. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. What I showed you just before, working hard, you got to pay attention to detail. Oh my God, that's what that was. Right, so this is really important. I didn't pay attention, which I should have. In the midst of this part here that we were talking about, this one here, this is what you don't see coming, which is very important. The Eight of Pentacles, that's what it looks like. So we got it again. Now, this is about paying attention to detail. And guess what the tailor is all about? The main message that came today for you, my dear Libra, was to pay attention to detail. And the Eight of Pentacles shows that you've worked very hard. Now you're reaching to the end of this situation, that you're working hard and you're coming to an end. And there's only one more step to go. Whatever you do, don't make mistakes. Pay attention to detail so that there won't be any mistakes or anything done incorrectly. Very, very important that you pay attention to detail and don't let pride stand in your way. But of course, pride is important to a certain degree. So I'll just put this here and I'll put this one right here. And the finale, one more. We have the Fool. Wow. This shows a time in your life where you are going to start a life of freedom, a life without worry, without concern, absolute freedom. That's what's coming your way, my dear Libra. So when I was saying you'll be transcended from this harshness to a life of luxury and happiness and not needing to do much, that's what's happening here. Freedom. The Fool is all about freedom, freedom from cares and worries. And ultimately, you got the Ace of Pentacles, what you don't see coming, which is a new beginning that's going to bring you major understanding, epiphany or two, and a great victory. So victory again and again. Okay, now we're finished from this deck too. Now what I'm going to do, before I start clarifying everything, my dear Libra, your money, work, career. Oops. We got the Three of Wands, but we'll just talk about that later. I've just realized I've got to do some more. We need at least 3 messages from this deck. One. Did one open? No. Oh, Libra. One opened up. Okay, so there's documentation and papers and book. We've got Buddha, which is beautiful. One more. Money, work, career, Libra. And the gears on. Okay. So this tells me that it shows to me that you might be dealing with a lot of paperwork, and that's why I said to be quite vigilant and careful when you are dealing with work, paperwork, contracts, or if you're doing something and learning as you go, or if you're signing contracts or releasing yourself from something, be extra careful. The book is also about a chapter of your life changing. There's a great change, like moving from one chapter to another, and fair enough. That's what it looks like here. The Ten of Swords, a chapter closes, a new one opens. Some of you are going to be dealing with a lot of writing. Some of you are taking classes, learning, education. There's something to do with lawyers also when it comes to the book. Lawyers and contracts and signing and buying something perhaps. Learning as you go, buying a new business perhaps. It's also thinking about writing an ebook, maybe a business to do with ebook or books, or doing your autobiography, or a book just booming with a gold book. Thriving, where you know, becoming your business and giving you so much abundance that you don't need to work that much. That's why this chapter was very, very heavy on you. Now we have life's purpose. You'll be to get to this level of Buddha, where it is all about life's purpose. You know, chasing something more than money and chasing the greatest thing on this earth, which is spiritual wealth. So you'll have wealth. And then you'll start searching for spiritual wealth. That's what happens when you get wealth. When you get wealth, you get power. Then you start looking for the spiritual wealth in everyday life, in your life, in overall life. So I feel like you are going to be guided. Divine path is there for you. And there's going to be a lot of healing. Again, there's healing. Healing here too. Something is starting for you. There's a herald, the beginning of something spectacular. And that's what also the Ace of Swords is talking about. A new beginning that brings you great victory, a lot of understanding, a lot of truth, knowing why this happened, all your questions answered, and ultimately a lot of happiness. And that's the most incredible part. There's so much happiness coming your way, my dear Libra. So much happiness, so much fulfillment, and in search of spiritual growth, because you will surpass the need for money. You'll have no more need for money. You are going to rest. You are going to really have time off and, have a lot of peace of mind and a lot of comfort. You're having a lot of comfort and a lot of money coming to you. So when I clarify, we'll see how this happiness is coming so we can understand better what's going on. Okay. So the next one that I saw here after Buddha was the gears. And the gears is about putting plans into motion. You've already started. You've started putting plans into motion. Money is going to be flowing well. Hard work is going to be paid off. Just like we have the Eight of Pentacles twice. Hard work is going to be paying off. You're taking time off work. You're able to do that. You've got plenty of money. I feel like you're searching more for your security, searching for your future, what to do. Maybe buying. Maybe you are in the process of considering buying a property or real estate or a business. There's that with the Ten of Cups. And so is with the gears, where you put things on hold and you start searching for something new that you want to, bank on or, build or, take time to find what you want in life, whether it's your own business, whether it's a different way of working from home. There's something really major here. I just feel it is to do with some sort of real estate or property or even, some sort of a business. It is possible. You being an entrepreneur. Let's have a look at 2 messages from the animal spirit. And we have oh wow, that's really nice. We have watching and waiting. We've got the seahorse, which is all about being patient. You are going to be transcended to high levels, but there are a lot of changes taking place around you now. And it's so important that you just be a little bit patient. Watch and wait what happens. You are going to be amazed at what's coming and what is happening. I'll just put this one over here. The 10 off. Does it show? No, it goes here. Okay. Now, and the other one, oh wow, 2 more. So we've got peace. Being at peace. And remember I said there's so much going on. Once this chapter collapses and leaves, you are going to be in so much peace. There's so many transformations for you that are going to take you to a level where you will be in absolute peace and happiness and harmony. It's like, I feel like something big, major is going to be taken away from you, a big responsibility that was taking all your energy. It could have been a partnership or it could have been something you were doing really big. And then you're dreaming the world into being the world that you want, your dreams. You're bringing your dreams into light. You're putting them into realization. Your dreams are becoming right there in front of you. I feel like something major is happening in your life in November. Remember November? Something big November. November is going to impact your life sometime. Whether it's this year or next year, November is going to be really big. Now, my dear Libra, I'm going to take 2 more cards and then I'll clarify. From this deck, the truth for Libra, money, work, career. We got 1. And the second one. Right, so the first thing, wow, this is amazing. They're both incredible, both of the cards. The first one, the first slide, this is about beginning a new cycle. Remember I said with the Fool, where was the Fool? Here, I said there's a new cycle beginning. With the Ace, also the Ace of Swords, a new cycle begins for you. A new beginning that brings you abundance of freedom, understanding, epiphanies, and a great victory. That's what the next new beginning is bringing you. And it's coming now, freedom, with the Fool. So the same with the first slide. This is all about beginning a new cycle, a new chapter. So it's all synchronizing, which is incredible, right? Now, the next one says the Gate of Triumph. You're having a great victory. Just like I talked about the victory here, it says success expands in your life in levels beyond your imagination, and there's great victories for you. Just like the 6 of Wands, the greatest victory and applause and a job well done and being rewarded, and so is the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning of progress and success. Things like a new door opens up for you. So much progress is coming your way. So much progress with the Ace of Pentacles. I thought it was the Ace of Swords before, but now I realize it's the Pentacles. A lot of progress, a new beginning that brings you absolute progress and great victories. So that's amazing. And with the empowerment of the Magician, it's just overwhelming. And that's that. Now I'm going to start clarifying everything. Starting with that 2 of Swords before anything else. Let's see what and I'll just put this one over here. I'll go through that in a moment. Let's see what is the 2 of Swords all about for all Libra. What is the situation that's coming to an end? Wow, it is a very painful one. It's not easy. You are separating, leaving a situation. Some of you could be leaving your home, a relationship, your job, something that's been giving you a lot of tears and a lot of sadness and a lot of anxiety and blame and anger. There is a lot of issues here that are coming to an end. This could have been if you were dealing with someone that was very difficult, but at the same time, it can be grieving the loss of someone in your life. Oh my God, there's the Ten of Swords. You know, you feel defeated. It's as though there's nothing in your hands. My dear Libra, it's as though there's nothing you can do. Again, this shows, but you're expanding. It shows that there was nothing you could do. This was something that was meant to be, was meant to come to an end, but you are going to be rewarded, and you are going to be, your life is going to be transcended to a better level, to a much better level, my dear Libra. You will pass this. You know, while I was doing shuffling some cards, which I decided not to put them here, but I did take a picture of them for myself. I wanted to know. While I was shuffling this new deck, trying to use it today, I got twice death, and I thought, what is that? Why death? I thought it's transformation. Libra's going through transformation. So there is someone, and at the same time when they said death, they said someone is leaving your life. A loved one is leaving your life. And I thought, oh my God, this is going to be misery. I don't want these decks. And I threw those decks away, and I used this deck. But it seems to me like the tarot did bring on, whenever the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups unite in a reading, it's grieving the loss of someone. It's not just an ending where you get separated from someone. It's really sad and crying and grieving the loss of someone. There could be somebody passing that is going to be horrific, painful, and grieving the loss of this. Or you could be leaving a life that you had invested so much love and devotion in, whether it's your work, your career, your business, your home, but you're transcending. What's happening here, my dear Libra, is a part of your life is you're saying goodbye to, and you're starting fresh somewhere else. And it isn't something that was your doing. It's something that was brought on by destiny. It was out of your hands. You kept on trying and trying, but the truth kept on bombarding you and saying, no, this chapter's ended. You're moving away from this. And it was so hard for you. I can see how hard it was for you. And my dear Libra, I too am a Libra, so I can relate to this and understand it. And when things repeat in a reading so much, I get to understand how much of your energy was taken, and so much of it is going to be healed. That's why here they're talking about the loss and grieving the loss, and then here they're talking about how amazing it's going to get better, how much you will live in peace, how much you will be transcending to happiness, transcending to high levels, leaving a section of your life where you were in need of money or working hard for money. You are going to overcome and surpass the need for money, and you will start looking for spiritual wealth, because nothing will be healing your heart until you get spiritual health and a lot of spiritual values. You'll have time. You won't be bombarded by work. Something is putting a pause in your life because there's a chapter that was very meaningful coming to an end. You're transcending to a much better place. I know it's hard to believe when it happens or if you're already there, but you are destined for a lot of happiness, without a doubt. You're destined for a lot of magic. You're destined for a new beginning that brings you prosperity. You're destined for incredible spiritual wealth and not needing to struggle financially at all, not needing to work so much. You're destined for freedom, a life of freedom. You're destined also for peace. To live in peace, you've done so much. I feel like they're going to give you a lot, the heavens or your guardian angels are going to give you a big abundance of money to release you so that you can live in peace and live your dream life. There's a lot of peace coming and a lot of power, a lot of gratitude. You will be in a lot of happiness and great success and prosperity. All of that and spiritual wealth. So I just feel like this is just, incredible. Now, I'll move on to the Ten of Cups, and let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. I feel like the book, even with the Golden Book, one chapter of your life is closing. One that maybe you were not ready to leave it. That's why you're grieving it so much. Or could be a loved one leaving. Let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. The truth about the Ten of Cups. Right. It looks like this could be connected to July. It's connected to something that you had put a lot of effort and a lot of sacrifice, where you put your interests aside and did for someone. I feel like connected to someone that might be, that might have Cancer within them, the star sign Cancer, because the Chariot is the Cancer July. It is also about a major challenge, overcoming a major challenge and coming as a winner, triumph. That's what the gates of triumph, that's what we're having here. So in an area where you had sacrificed so much, you're finally going to have your victory. Victory is destined for you, without a doubt. And then comes all the rewards after all that you have done. After the victory and overcoming this major challenge comes a lot of rewards from the heavens and great victories for you. So the Ten of Cups is another gift for you. The gift of winning, the gift of getting exactly what your heart's desire is. And I feel like there's going to be someone, this is wonderful, someone of earth energy, very supportive, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then I've got your dreams and wishes being established. So that is magnificent too. In connection to the Ten of Cups, we were asking, we've got the Nine of Cups, and we've got the Chariot, which is all about success and victory, overcoming a lot of stress, overcoming a lot of hardship, a major challenge, and then putting it to rest. That's probably this situation here. Let's move on to this situation over here, and starting with, I think this was over here where you don't see coming. Yes, let's talk about these now. Let's start with the Six of Wands for Libra. What are these great rewards coming? Well, the first thing they're saying, they're putting an end to something that had reached an impasse and there was nothing you could do, and you kept on trying. The truth was you should have left the situation, but maybe you were just sacrificing and staying on. So the end of something that was overwhelming and just lingering and taking so much out of you, but not going anyway. So the end of that, an elevation. This is transcending. Like Pegasus, that's why we've got rewards. So much rewards are coming. You are going to be transcended, leveling up to high levels. This is where people usually become very wealthy when they get the World card. This is about high elevation with transcending in the same reading. It shows that you might be coming into a large amounts of money. Big sums of money that change your status even in this world. They elevate you to high levels that you have never lived before. This is really big, my dear Libra. What's coming? This is what's going to be. This is going to be the greatest reward for you. This is all happening because of this reward that's destined for you. The rewards are overwhelming. They're going to take you to high levels of victories that you haven't even felt or gone through. You've just been giving and overwhelmed. So this is just magnificent, what's coming. And putting an end to something that was taking so much out of you. The sun will be shining, and there's going to be proposals and propositions, and something suffocating is going to come to an end, and justice is going to prevail, my dear Libra. Justice will prevail for you. This is so important for you to know. That's what's coming. Abundance is coming. Healing is coming. Propositions that will uplift you. Justice in your favor. All what it's been wrong, it'll be done right by you. And an end of suffocation. End of a chapter that was really overwhelming you. We've got a chapter that's ending with suffocations. And I'll just leave them because they're what you don't see coming. And we've got the Ten of Swords twice. Something that was really taking every energy. And what you don't see coming is unexpected large amount of money. That's life-changing money. Foundation-changing money. That's what's coming also. So this could be inheritance. This could be after a passing of someone, a loved one perhaps. Because I got that, like I said before. And I didn't want to put it out here, but it still came in its own way. Let's have a look anyway. Let's move on to the Fool. My heart goes out to those Libras who are going through this. But I feel like you've been going through something so much that you will have a sense of, even though you grieve the loss of this person, but afterwards there's going to be a lot of healing and a lot of peace in your life. So even if it was something or someone that you really cared for and loved, it was a situation that was very difficult, extremely difficult, because every attempt you probably felt like a failure. No matter what you did, no matter how much you put in, and it wasn't your fault, it was an area where it was the hardest lesson that you had to go through. You went through it, you surpassed it, you conquered it, and you became triumphant. And then all the rewards that are destined for you are coming because of your hard work, because of your sacrifice, my dear Libra. You have been sacrificing. That's why we had the Hanged Man here. Now, moving on to the Fool, this free time that's coming in your life, freedom from conflict. So you were in conflict, an argument, living in a battle. And this could have been concerning someone of water energy. Remember I said this is Cancer, someone that has Cancer in them, or they're born, this is the Cancer card. So I feel like there could have been water energy here. Cancer is a water energy. It could be Scorpio or Pisces, but I feel like Cancer very strong. Conflict, disagreements, it's that you are freed from. You're being freed from this. Now that person could also be earth energy. It is possible they could have had earth or air. Sorry, air. We've got a lot of air here. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, so you're freeing yourself from that. And there's that proposal. And there's those great news. There's great news and proposal coming your way, my dear Libra. Great news and proposal. And don't forget, you are destined for happiness. You are destined for a triumph. And you're destined for extraordinary happiness. Not just normal happiness, but extraordinary happiness. And your wishes and fulfillment, desires completed. So, this is incredible. Finally, there's one more card left that I haven't talked about. It's very important. This hard work and paying attention to detail came twice, what you don't see coming, right? And then again, this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles. And then we had the Tailor. So paying attention to detail. This is very important. This is 3 times I repeated this message. Paying attention to detail. This is so important. Okay, so let's do this. Let's have a look at this, my dear Libra. Let's see what this is all about. I'll put it over here and let's investigate it. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Oh my God. The Eight of Cups. I'll talk about it in a moment. The truth. Eight of Pentacles. I'll leave that. Before I do anything about this, I'll talk about the Eight of Cups. When you're leaving a situation, very sad leaving a situation, not happy, emotionally drained, leaving in regret. There's a lot of regret. You've got to be very careful. It is at that time, that's what the clue is. It is at that time that you need to pay attention to detail. When you're sealing a deal, closure, when there is closure, whether you're closing a house, whether you're closing a business, whether you're getting your redundancy, leaving a company, whether you're closing your accounts with another party that's leaving, it's at that time you've got to be careful and pay attention to detail so that you won't make any mistakes. Okay, oh yes, and I'm going to take 2 more. Yes, it is at the time where you're starting a new lease of life and you're committing to doing what is the right thing to do. Committing to being righteous and doing what is righteous. Not being righteous, but doing what is right for those around you. So there is something major happening, my dear Libra. Something big is happening. You're starting a new rebirth. You're going to be healing. You are going to be healed. You're going to be compensated. There's compensation for all that you have done. But there's also being cautious at the time when you're closing a chapter, how to do everything right, being positive that you're making all the right decisions, signing all the right documents when you're signing, getting the right lawyer so that they don't cheat you. You've just got to be so vigilant and paying attention to detail so that you can come out all okay. And I'm positive the heavens are going to be on your side. They are going to help you and you are going to be supported. And you're ending a major chapter and you will be supported by someone who's going to be a soulmate. Out of nowhere, this person comes in your life and they will support you big time as you close this painful, hard chapter. So prepare for happiness, prepare for abundance, prepare for your wishes come true, being able to have your own business, having a lot of money, the beginning of prosperity, triumph everywhere. Victory for you in every way. The new beginning of prosperity. The beginning of freedom, the beginning of abundance, and the beginning of happiness ultimately. That's what I see for you, my dear Libra. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to support me, my dear viewers, you don't ever have to give me money. Those, what they call, it's not that I'm not appreciative, just you don't have to give me any kind of, what is that people are doing, cash, gifts, donations. You don't ever have to do that. The only thing I would love is your support in clicking on 1 or 2 ads and letting them run and watching the video all the way to the end. These are the great supports you can do for me. It's not that I'm not appreciative. I'm appreciative, but I don't expect anything. I don't expect any money or anything, because it goes all towards the channel. But what goes towards me in support of me is when you do watch the video till the end, and when you do click on 1 or 2 ads, and you don't have to watch them, just let them run. That gives me the best support. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please consider playing some sort of lotto or lottery, because I do feel like transcending to high levels in life and in society. We're talking millions, a lot of money. So consider playing something small like a lottery or lotto. Even if you spend $10, even if you do it every month, consistency is everything. But the bare minimum, just getting some numbers there, because when it's divine timing, it'll come exactly at the right time. And when you get Buddha in your reading, that means life's purpose. Money will mean nothing to you. You'll have so much of it. All you'll be in search of is spiritual wealth. More than money. Spiritual wealth. So all the wealthy people in the world, all the millionaires in the world and billionaires, they don't want money. They start searching for spiritual wealth. And that's when big money comes in your life. And you've got the cards for that. We've got the world and transcending to high levels of and rewards coming from the heavens. So that's what my recommendation is, to play $5, $10 a month. It's not very big. In some countries it is big, maybe. Maybe you can go $5, just play 1 or 2 lines. And you've got the numbers. You've got the numbers given to you in this channel. It was given to you 3 years ago. 3 consecutive years of lucky numbers for every star sign. They're in the community section of this channel. All you have to do is go into the AUL, under community. Then there's posts. One of the posts is called Lucky Numbers. You go in there under Libra. And so you can use the Libra numbers for the 3 years. Or you can also use... On top of that, if you need more numbers, you can use... You don't need more, actually. There are plenty. If you do need more, you can use your ascendant or your rising numbers in addition to your sun sign. Very important to use your sun sign. The numbers for Libra, they're going to be number 1 priority. And then if you want addition, you can use your sun sign, your rising or your ascendant. Very important that you consider those numbers. They were heavenly chosen for you through meditation, through those who have been giving all the true messages for you. They're the ones that give me the messages to deliver to you. And I'm just the messenger for them. They were given to me and they stopped giving them. They gave 3 consecutive years and they stopped. I wasn't given any more numbers anymore. So for those of you who are constantly asking, are there going to be more numbers for 2023, 2024? It isn't up to me. It's so easy. I can pick numbers and say, yes, there it is. I don't work like that. I work with the truth, and I work through Archangel Gabriel. That's all I can do. What is given to me, I deliver. So they're there for you. If you don't want to use them, that's okay. Buy a lottery. $5, $10 every month. It isn't gambling. It isn't a big loss. It's a small amount of money invested and open the doorways for the heavens to give you what is rightfully destined for you. And you know what? When it's destined, automatically it will happen. I don't have to tell you all this. When it's destined, it happens. You'll be pulled towards to a place where you'll buy a lottery ticket. That is the end of the reading. I wish you abundance of blessings. Namaste.